Nina Lynn permanently banned on Twitch.
Oh my gosh, Christmas came.
Okay. Nina Lynn permanently banned on Twitch.
Oh my gosh, Christmas came a whole 7 days early because Nina Lynn has finally been hit with a permanent ban from Twitch. Nina Lynn has finally been hit.
Man, she's such a baddie, dude. Too bad she fucks her shit up with the way she presents herself. Permanently banned, bro. These niggas gave you so many fucking chances. They kept fucking resurrecting your ass. Holy shit.
Permanent ban from Twitch.
You still fuck that shit up.
We can finally say that we are ending the year on some sort of good news and good note. Somebody that the internet has despised, somebody who has ruined their entire career, somebody who will go down in infamy because I can't find a person to defend her anymore. She has literally lost all defenders. Maybe the Wendy Ortiz clique that she buys food for will defend her. But that is right. Nina Land has received her permaban from Twitch. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button on the channel. It goes a long way. Hell, if you're unemployed like me, you have nothing to do but watch these types of videos. Now, back into the content. Now, Twitch has not released any sorts of announcements as to why this situation has happened, but I promise you, we can grab over 50,000 things from this year. We can stretch all the way to the beginning of the year to where she was a part of the SA incident with Saeed, or we could talk about how the past shoplifting incident has done her in.
This right
Incidents.
here is crazy. $230.
So stupid, just so stupid.
Hey, bro, this shit really about to be $30.
Now, just like Target, this will lead people to build a 2-minute long highlight reel of her stealing from stores 10 times, all while being on live stream.
If it don't scan, it's free, right?
Imagine if this was a black person doing this shit, bro. You can just imagine the racist comments. Young Dawn already said this, but her whole personality is just taking the traits, taking the culture from a hood black woman and implementing them into her, so she can get away with it and play into these stereotypes of hood black woman.
Okay, we're gonna. Got it.
And you know what? Actually, Young Don showed in one of his videos where he reacted to her stealing, pretty much like how this gets tied back to the black community. Because white people still, because one racist white person seen her stealing and then said something about like how this is kind of like black, how this is kind of like hood behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like her playing into the stereotype of being a black person gets traced back to black people is what I'm trying to articulate.
This highlight reel was longer than
Is that Publix?
Oh my God, it has to be every single one.
This highlight reel was longer than LeBron James's career mixtape. I'm talking about first Cleveland stint, Miami, back to Cleveland, and then on to the Los Angeles Lakers. It was longer than Jordan's first stint on the Bulls, the retirement, the comeback, and the retirement again, just to come back for the Wizards. This was longer than all of Kobe's career. We're talking about Afro with Shaq, all the way to Baldy, number 8, then number 24. Like, this was incredible how long of a highlight reel that highlighted Nina Lynn and her stealing. But that's probably not what got her packed up off the internet. She had been doing those stealing things for a long time. It was the quadrupling down. That's right, not doubling down, quadrupling down in the situation, saying that she was basically invincible. She admitted to stealing, but she said that no one was losing any money and nobody was gonna do anything about it.
Ain't nobody missing no money. Calm the down. Bum ass steaks. I don't give a shit. Man, if I put this on Twitter too, your mom's a she was a and happy holidays. All you hoes is.
Oh my God.
Go ahead, put that on Twitter. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. Put that on Twitter. I bet you won't. I don't give a
This girl literally got popular for acting black on Drewski's show. Isn't this how this girl got up? Just acting black on Drewski's shit?
holidays, whores. Yo, like I don't give a
What was that? Could have been love, right?
Hold on. Oh, matter of fact, you want to make a news? I got these from Target too, guys. Guess how much I paid? $3.99. Get mad.
No, Nina, Twitch got mad. Now, ever since that moment, she had received some sort of ban, and we thought that it was gonna be short term. But Dan Clancy obviously took that personal. So he did what any sane person would do. Any person that has a reputation to hold, try to build a platform that is good and wholesome. And boy, Twitch needs this PR this year. He went ahead and packed her dumb ass up. Head ass. Nina Lynn is just another case of those content creators that popped up during the pandemic. She started making TikTok content around May 2020, you know, peak COVID. Her whole gimmick was that comedy, lifestyle, commentary that was unfiltered type of content.
Oh,
You know,
she's
she
been in
was
this
the
shit
New
for a while.
York variant of Aquafina, an Asian girl with a black scent and heavy usage
Right.
of the N-word, spawning
Like
on
I
TikTok
said.
during a time where, you know, that was very popular.
You know it's time to go home when all you see is garbage trucks. Sis, what's happening, bitch? What's good? What's good? Where you riding?
my
What's
God.
riding? I'm at the garbage truck.
Oh my God.
What's happening? You know the fucking
Jesus.
Oh, fuck. Shit, the lashes almost came off.
Now she started to use that cultural appropriation content
You
to
touch that
launch her
dirty ass garbage truck and then you put that same hand on your
YouTube and
fucking
stage career. And
eyelashes.
she got her big break as being the token Asian persuasion representation on Drewski's Could Have Been Love show. And on that
Right.
show, boy, did she make a hit.
Shut the fuck up. Y'all get no fried rice. Bitch, get that shit when you get home. You not making no motherfucking shrimp fried rice. You going the fuck home. He don't like you. You his mama age. What the fuck? I said, shut the fuck up.
What's your ethnicity, young lady?
I'm Chinese.
Why are you interested in my brother Drewski?
He a funny ass dude.
Okay.
See some of his videos?
Okay.
Funny. I think he's genuine. I think
Okay.
he's straight up.
That's real.
But you want to be more than a fan. You want to be his queen. What are you bringing to the table that can
What am I
support
bringing
his
to the
team?
got a
table?
point.
I was making fried rice for the whole goddamn team.
All right. What else can you
So-
do? You got the food. What else?
Everything else. Anything
What else?
else.
What else?
A wild card.
What else?
How could
you gotta
you
give me
afford-
what else?
Listen, you go to Asia, don't you need a translator?
But he's not gonna be living in Asia all the time. You'll
yeah.
That's what I'm
visit.
saying, you'll
Yeah.
visit.
You can hire a translator.
what
You
you-
want to
what-
be the wifey. What skills do you have to be the wifey?
She really didn't have any answers. She said, I'm a good cook. Okay, what else can you do besides cook?
Now, what happens next to Nina Lynn is something that we've seen before. There is an internet sensation that goes around. Everybody starts to slut them out, get their views, you know, make them crash out, make them do various things. And then ultimately, when they're dried up and played out, we move on to the next thing. I'm thinking of Little RT, No Neck J, any of the women that were featured in any of the streams from this year. So that's basically what Nina Lynn did. She went on a tour of being featured in every single creator's sphere. And because the black community is so excited to just invite anybody and everybody to the cookout, naturally she gets invited to the biggest streamer event from this year in 2025, Streamer University, a place in space where a lot of people from a lot of walks of life came together and, you know, coexisted at a community college.
She was there? Yo. Oh my god.
I got a cookie. Bye.
She hung out with FaZe. She hung out with Zoe Spencer. She got invited to the Streamer Games, and that's where it all went downhill. At the Streamer Games,
That
while
reminds me of the shit chick from Python that stream.
having a good
I
time
think
with
it's
a bunch of
first
different
Mafia
participants,
thought.
we saw the first step in Nina Lynn's inevitable downfall. You see, she couldn't keep her hands to herself. She decided to grope and a rub on another streamer's buttocks without their permission.
You ready, Emily? You ready?
Yeah, go ahead, Nina.
All right.
I'm not looking at you touching on nothing niggas ass. I'm sorry, I just can't do it.
But hey, man, that's all right. This is a very forgiving community. Even though I do think that those actions are considered two letters, S and an A, it's okay. This community is a very forgiving community. And besides, we see that it was a
Oh, I
woman
just noticed this nigga got on the quarter zip.
on a man, which gets invalidated all the
Man.
time. She was going to do the China stream with Agent, but she still could not contain herself from her ways. I think in the second half of 2025, she went on a total spiral, invalidating Saeed when being pressed about it. She ultimately got unbanned. You know, she kind of made jokes and made light about the situation, and then went on the whole shoplifting spree, challenging a bunch of creators that were at the top, just genuinely being disrespectful. All to end up being what? The camera person for Wendy Ortiz?
You want to go first, Nina?
Yeah, I got you, Nina.
You want to go first?
Come on now. Why you not stealing this?
Oh my God.
Why you doing this the right way? Why you paying for this? You steal everything else.
Oh, that too?
Come on, steal the fare. Why not steal the fare?
Shit, if anything, the subway is the one place you should steal from. Shit, them niggas be tripping. That's the easiest place to steal from.
Hey man, what did you just do?
Not that I'm emphasizing you should steal because it's easy, but literally everybody does it, bro. Like everybody does it. Not that I'm saying it's right because everybody does it, but everybody does it, my nigga. And it's not the black people that's stealing primarily from the fucking MARTA, bro. From the fucking trains, bro.
This is the point in the video in which I give some sort of grace or some sympathy for the creator going through this situation, saying that there's probably some time in which they can grow and learn from this experience. So I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna give you all
Like,
the
let's be honest, we're all fucking stealing from the train, bro. Just hop over that bitch, bro.
grace that I
Sneaking
have
that
to give
bitch.
for Nina Lynn in this situation. Yeah, I don't have any. This is a person who was sitting in a nail salon where a woman was asking her simply, hey, don't curse in front of my child. And she continued to curse in front of the child. Aggressive curse words at that. She was asked not to film somebody, but continued to film somebody. She tried to go hard on somebody that was a simple taxi cab driver. This is somebody who just does not learn. Friend of the show, Cameron, dubbed her as the female Jack Doherty. And I can honestly say that kind of stacks up. This should serve as a cautionary tale, though. There's not a lot of them that are
Not
going into
even close.
2026 with us that are actually culturally relevant, but any of these nuisance streamers, these over-the-top assholes when it comes to the streaming community, if you are starting off your career like this, just know that this is the path. This is the trajectory. No matter how lax you think Twitch is, no matter how much money you think that you are bringing to the space. Nina Lynn was actually on a meteoric trajectory this year, but she could not help herself but from being a dickhead. I'm telling you right now that if you see yourself having a career starting off on the same pathway as Nina Lynn, you know, the appropriation, the N-words, the essays, the nuisances in publics, the just being totally annoying and disrespectful to people. You have all these collaborations that you're feeding your hand. People want to have you on their streams, but you're just continuously pushing and poking and prodding. Know that you will be banned like her, and know that it will be permanent.
Interesting. All right, Young Don coming on. Shit. Shit, good video. Good video. I wouldn't compare it to Jack Doherty though. Yeah, that's a